Before you take your next bite of that healthy snack sitting in your kitchen, I need you to hear this. Because one of the biggest mistakes I see adults over 60 make every single day is not eating too much. It's eating the wrong things at the exact time their bodies need the right fuel the most. You may look at yourself in the mirror and think, my weight hasn't changed. My doctor says I'm okay. I'm eating the same way I always have. But something dangerous may be happening underneath the surface. Your muscles may be quietly shrinking, your legs may be becoming weaker, your balance may be slowly declining. And you might not notice until one ordinary day when something unexpected happens. You struggle to lift a bag of groceries that used to feel light. You avoid taking the stairs because your knees feel unstable. You need your hands to push yourself out of a chair. And suddenly you wonder, when did I become this weak? The frightening truth is that age-related muscle loss does not arrive with a warning bell. It steals a tiny piece of your strength every year. And one of the greatest hidden contributors is a modern food industry that has convinced millions of older adults that certain processed snacks are healthy simply because the package uses words like natural, whole grain, or low fat. But today, I'm going to reveal the biggest mistake I see seniors make, the simple foods that can help support healthy muscles, and the daily routine many of my patients use to stay active and independent. Please stay until the end, because the final habit may be the difference between needing help at 80 or still carrying your own groceries with confidence. My name is Dr. John Paul, a clinical longevity specialist. For over 25 years, I have worked with older adults who had one goal: not to become younger, but to remain strong enough to enjoy the life they have. Over the years, I have met people who believed their weakness was simply part of getting old. They would tell me, "Doctor, I guess my body is just wearing out." But in many cases, that wasn't the whole story. Their bodies were simply missing the signals and nutrients that help maintain muscle. Let me tell you about Michael. Michael was 71 years old when he came into my office. A retired engineer, a proud grandfather, a man who had spent his entire life taking care of others. But one morning, he was carrying a box from his garage when he had to put it down after only a few seconds. His arms were shaking, his legs felt unstable, and for the first time in his life, he was afraid of his own weakness. When we reviewed his daily routine, I was surprised. Michael wasn't eating fast food. He wasn't drinking soda. In fact, he thought his diet was nearly perfect. Every afternoon, he ate a healthy granola bar and a fruit drink. He chose low-fat products. He avoided eggs. He rarely ate enough protein. His intention was excellent, but his strategy was working against him. After changing his eating habits and beginning a simple strength routine, he gradually became stronger and more confident over time. And his story is one I have seen repeated again and again. Here is something nobody explains to most people. Your muscles are alive. They are constantly breaking down and rebuilding. When you are 20 years old, your body responds quickly to small amounts of protein and everyday activity. A walk around the neighborhood, a sandwich for lunch, carrying your shopping bags. Your muscles receive enough signals to stay strong. But after 60, your body becomes less sensitive to those signals. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. Think of it like an old radio. When you were young, your muscles could hear the signal even when the volume was low. As you age, the volume has to be turned up. The volume is the combination of higher quality protein, regular movement, strength-building exercises. Without these signals, your body starts making a difficult decision. It begins to remove the muscle it believes you no longer need, and the loss of muscle is not just about appearance. Muscle is your ability to walk confidently, to catch yourself when you trip, to get off the toilet without assistance, to carry your grandchildren, to live life on your own terms. 3 healthy habits that may be hurting you. 1. The low-protein snack disguised as health food. This is the biggest one. The colorful granola bar, the sweetened breakfast bar, The fat-free snack packed with sugar. The fruit drink with almost no protein. Many people look only at words on the front of the package, but your muscles look at what is inside. And many of these products provide plenty of calories, but very few of the building blocks your muscles need. My patient Susan, a 69-year-old former teacher, was shocked when we looked at her favorite snack. It had more sugar than she expected and very little protein. She had been eating it every single day, believing she was protecting her health. Once she replaced it with more balanced options, she found it easier to reach her nutrition goals. 2. The fear of eating protein. Many people over 60 grew up during an era when low-fat eating became extremely popular. They removed eggs, they avoided dairy, they limited foods that could have helped them meet their protein needs. This does not mean everyone needs to eat large amounts of animal products. But your muscles require adequate protein from sources that fit your health needs and preferences. Examples include eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, fish, poultry, beans, lentils, tofu. The key is consistency. Your muscles cannot rebuild with materials they never receive. 3. Thinking walking is enough. Now don't misunderstand me. Walking is one of the best activities you can do for your heart, mood, and overall health. But walking alone may not provide enough challenge to maintain or build muscle strength. Your muscles need resistance, a reason to stay. That can be as simple as standing up from a chair repeatedly, using resistance bands, performing wall push-ups, lifting light weights. Small actions, done consistently, create powerful changes over time. So what is the real solution? It is not a magic pill. It is not an expensive supplement. It is a combination of smart eating and purposeful movement. Step 1. Upgrade your snacks. Every time you eat, ask yourself, where is the protein? A better afternoon snack might be a bowl of Greek yogurt with berries, a boiled egg with a piece of fruit, a handful of nuts with plain yogurt, cottage cheese with sliced vegetables, a protein-rich smoothie. These choices provide more of the nutrients your muscles use to maintain themselves. Step 2. Spread your protein across the day. Another mistake is saving all your protein for dinner. Your muscles benefit from receiving protein at multiple meals. Try adding protein at breakfast, protein at lunch, protein at dinner, and, when needed, a protein-rich snack. Small changes repeated every day create long-term results. Step 3. Give your muscles a daily reason to stay. Remember this sentence: your body keeps what it needs. If you challenge your muscles, your body receives the message, do not throw this away. I still use it. You do not need a fancy gym. You do not need heavy weights. You need consistency. 10 to 20 minutes of strength exercises a few times each week can be a powerful starting point for many older adults. Always choose activities appropriate for your abilities and discuss new exercise programs with a healthcare professional if you have medical concerns. Before I continue, I have a question for you. How old are you today? And what is one thing you refuse to give up doing because of age? Is it gardening, traveling, playing with your grandchildren, walking without assistance? Write your answer in the comments. Thousands of people over 60 read these messages, and your story may inspire someone else to start taking care of their strength today. And if you believe that growing older should mean growing wiser, not weaker, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every week, we share practical tips designed to help you stay healthy, independent, and full of life. Listen carefully. The greatest mistake you can make is believing that weakness is simply your destiny. A birthday does not decide whether you can climb stairs. A calendar does not decide whether you can carry your groceries. Your daily choices play a major role. The snack you choose, the protein you include, the exercises you perform, the habits you repeat. These are the small decisions that can add up to a stronger, more capable future. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Would you rather say, I wish I had started taking care of my muscles earlier. Or, I'm glad I started when I still had the chance. Your muscles are valuable. They protect your independence. They support your confidence. They help you keep doing the things you love. So when you open your pantry today, remember this. Do not choose a snack that only fills your stomach. Choose a habit that supports your strength. If this video helped you, click the subscribe button. Share this with someone over 60 who needs to hear it. And join us again for the next lesson on living stronger, healthier, and longer. Because your best years are not measured by your age. They are measured by your ability to keep enjoying them.